This is Sony WH-1000XM3, the almost perfect noise cancelling headphone. It is a comfortable headphone, the sound is on point, the battery life is amazing, and overall, it's a good looking headphone. But it has few small annoying problems. It does not connect to multiple devices at the same time. And when you change from ambient sound to noise cancelling, it interrupts whatever you are listening at that precise moment. I know I sound petty, and these problems are minimal for most of people. The average consumer don't even notice, let alone care. The thing is, I care, especially when I like a product. Anyway, let's break down those two problems. Connection to multiple devices. If you are just like most of people, most likely you have at least two digital devices, a smartphone, a computer, and sometimes a tablet. For my case, I have three devices, a smartphone, an iPad, and a MacBook Pro. I tend to use at least two devices in simultaneous, and every time I need to change from my iPad to my MacBook Pro, I have to switch off the headphone and then switch on. With the switch on, I mean press on the button for at least 10 seconds until I hear Bluetooth device is ready for pairing. Otherwise, it will connect automatically to the previous device, and I will have to switch off and switch on again. You might be wondering, why don't you just disconnect the Bluetooth? My guy, we don't do that here. When come to tech, I want to do the least amount of work as possible for the higher amount of comfort. Even with my old uncomfortable headphone, I was able to pair multiple devices at the same time. And as time goes, you will use this headphone on your daily basis, and this inconvenience will start to become even more annoying. It will pile up like resentment in a relationship. Day by day, you will just have to suck it up, and one day, you might explode it. I say might because you will not destroy this expensive headphone just because you piss off. You will just have to suck it up because this headphone is too expensive to be destroyed. And that's not a good position to be in, my friend. Example, if you are using your computer and a friend sent you an audio in the group chat, you will have to disconnect it from your computer and connect to your phone. Again, you might be thinking, why don't you just take it off and listen direct from your smartphone speaker? Well, I never thought about that. I might as well just connect my smartphone to a giant speaker and blast the audio so that everyone hears the madness of my friend. Or even better, I palm in the right side of the headphone and hear the outside noise, and then I play the audio. What do you think about that? The thing is, I don't like to listen directly from my smartphone speaker. It defeats the purpose of the noise cancelling headphone. The people who use noise cancelling headphone tend to use it in a quiet place like a library or in a very noisy place like an open office. Switching to other modes. Aside noise cancelling, this headphone also has other options such as ambient sound and ambient sound control off. When you switch from noise cancelling to other modes, you always hear that voice, ambient sound control off, noise cancelling, and that voice is really annoying. Do we really need to hear that voice? For real, do we really need to hear that slow voice all the time? I don't think so. And the most annoying thing is that when you are listening to something like an audio and you decide to switch to other modes, that annoying voice suppresses the audio and the audio doesn't even pause, which I find really weird because when you are listening to audio like music or watching a YouTube video, and then you decide to switch off your headphone. The audio pauses so that you can continue later on, but that doesn't happen when you switch to other modes. It should be the opposite. If you are switching to other modes, the command voice should be in the background, like when you're in a party and someone speaks in your ear. Or the music should stop and return only when the command voice is over. If you are not listening to anything like an audio music, that voice won't be a disturbance. But if you are listening to something, that voice is goddamn annoying. Anyway, share what you think. Am I being pitting or exaggerating? I don't know. Put your opinion in the comment below. I still think it's a good headphone. I'm not saying that you should not buy this headphone. Those are problems that only people that are into tech and headphone would complain. As I said before, the average user will not notice, let alone care. If we return to the past and you ask me whether I will still buying this headphone after knowing these problems, my answer will be yes. I will buy it again. It's a good headphone. Actually, it is an amazing headphone, and to be honest, it's one of the best tech investment I ever did. I mean, last year. If you take those small unpleasant details, everything about this headphone is almost perfect. Noise cancelling mode. In my opinion, this is one of the best noise cancelling headphones. For me, it works the money, unless there are major improvement in the new noise cancelling headphones, which is not happening anytime soon. Also, if there was a better alternative and cheap one, I will not buy the Sony noise cancelling headphone because the opportunity cost will just be too high, and also this video will never exist. Why would I make a video complaining about a second-grade headphone? It makes no sense. Sound quality. Even if you are not buying this headphone because of noise cancelling, it's still a good headphone. It has a good sound quality. Both the bass and the stereo are amazing. When I hear a song, I feel the beat, compounded with the noise cancelling mode, which is one of the best out there. You really feel the music. You don't hear any noise from the surrounding, let alone any noise from the outside. It's like you and the music are all alone. Comfort. Most of the tech review claim that this headphone tend to get uncomfortable if you are using for too long. I don't disagree, but what they mean with long time? 1 hour, 2 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours? Because I traveled from my third world to Singapore and I used this headphone. I used it for a total of 24 hours and it was not uncomfortable at all. 13 hours from my country to Dubai. Once I arrived in Dubai for transit, I used it for like 8 hours straight. When I got into the flight for Singapore, I used it for another 8 hours straight. Whenever the battery died in the plane, I use a cable. What I think is that the level of comfort might change according to the people head type. Like if you have big head or small head, your level of comfort might be different. But for me, it is a very comfortable headphone and I have no complaints about the comfort or about the headphone get uncomfortable. Anyway, thanks for listening or watching this video. If you enjoy the type of content, please leave a like below or a comment just to give me the feedback of what you think, and subscribe. I'm trying to grow this channel so that I can explore other areas because right now the YouTube algorithm is kind of ignoring. Anyway, I still think this is one of the best headphones, even though I only have this one. I say that because when I was buying this headphone, I actually tried one similar of this and one similar of the competition, like Bose. And I prefer this one because it's really comfortable and like it really grabs your ear. and you don't listen anything outside. I might be wrong. So, to give a more factual opinion, I intend to buy the Bose headphone, the noise cancelling one, just to give a more factual opinion.